As someone who actually practices law and someone who held a top secret clearance when I was on military duty for nearly 3 decades, I don't know whether to laugh or cry, because what she has done is so obviously and indisputably illegal and unlawful and would have put me in jail. And I mean, we in the military, we used to giggle, not giggle, but kind of laugh about, hey, I don't want to do anything. That's go to jail stuff. It really is for normal people, for people who aren't friends of Barack Obama, for people who are active opponents of Barack Obama. This is stuff that puts you in jail, and not for like an hour. This is serious stuff, and it is much worse than the actual crime itself, which is bad enough because you don't play with secret information,
right.
Is the fact that now we have 2 laws. We all know the Department of Justice will never indict her no matter what. She could have a notarized videotape statement saying, I broke the law, suckers, and she would not be indicted. And that is incredibly damaging to our country. But there's no question about it. You can't be a classification denier, all right? It is true. It is indisputable. She is wrong, and this is a very serious problem for our country.
If she's indicted, do you think that she would actually like step down from the race? Of course, that would leave them with Bernie Sanders, but
well, first of all, she's not going to be indicted. But even if she were, she would never step down. She would bluff her way through it and say, "Oh, it's all a fraud. It's all a scam." The justice system that my friend Barack Obama, my ally Barack Obama, presides over is inherently corrupt and the tool of right-wingers. That would be her argument. And her idiot friends and allies would believe her. And, you know, the damage this does, Dana, to the rule of law, and I'm picky about the rule of law because I've been in places where they didn't have it, places where people died, places where stuff was destroyed. I take this really seriously. And you're seeing consequences of the contempt for the rule of law. In Oregon, and elsewhere in Connecticut, people, you know, they banned certain scary-looking guns. No one's turned them in.
Yeah.
Wouldn't you like to live in a society where we could say, well, you know, the law, it's constitutional. I don't agree with it, but, you know, it passed through proper processes and it's being enforced equally. So I'll abide by it even though I don't like it. And next election, I'll find somebody to change it. That's what we want.
Yeah.
That's not what we have. And that's terrible.